Hi. So we had an early and interesting morning today. Show basically wasn't feeling all that well, so we went and found out what was happening. Nothing too serious, so don't worry. I think it was mainly just like changes in her diet and stuff, and kind of like a stress thing. Just kind of caused her to not feel all that great. We're back home now, and hopefully she just kind of takes it easy for the rest of the day. At least that's what the doctors have told her, just to basically just to take a day off. Right now she's just sitting on the couch and she's got a Snuggie on, and that's really it. These past couple of weeks have been kind of hard. So that, coupled with all the changes in her diet and just all the different things that she's been going through, especially with like work and the wedding, and we don't always get along, right? So just a bunch of stuff like that, and I'm just hoping that she feels better. So yeah.
Shay's a cyborg. Dun dun dun. Chuck's trying to redo some of the chords and stuff, and I think he knocked the internet out. And so the YouTube video I was watching is frozen. And it's got the loading symbol right around Shay's eye. Like it's just going right around his eye. It's pretty funny.
There we go. I was talking for like a minute. Didn't even realize I'm good. Anyways, hi. It's day 105. 105? Day 105. And we had a really early morning today, earlier than expected, but that's okay. Cheryl's feeling not so great. There she is. There's Cheryl. She's all up in the Snuggie right now. Do you guys see this? Do you see it? This is the second year they have this, right? I don't know how to tell you guys how many of these I ate. It was a ridiculous amount of these. I think it would give most people diabetes just hearing how much chocolate and how much of these things I actually ended up eating. Mainly because when it's no longer Halloween, they still have a ton of these because these are kind of expensive. But when they go down to like 17 cents for one, it's like you have to get them at that point. It's insulting not to. They're staring you in the face going, hey, do you want, you want these. Why aren't you taking them? Why aren't you buying 10? What? There's no limit on them? Just buy the entire box. I really like these things. So hey, Cadbury, anytime you want to send us more, just... Okay, they don't actually have to be these ones. They could be the normal Easter ones. I would still eat the crap out of them. You know how they have like Oreo ones now, and they've got, well, if you don't know that, they do. They've got Oreo ones. They've got,
Wait.
What?
They have Oreo cream eggs?
Well, they're not cream eggs, but they're Oreo-shaped eggs. They're like all Oreo on the inside. You know that? You know?
I knew they were Aero and Rolo, but I didn't know there was Oreo.
Oh, wait. That's what I mean. I got confused.
Okay, because I was like, I want a cookie and an egg.
No. That's what I thought. Sorry. Aero ones. It's all bubbly on the inside. And then what are the other ones? Rolo. Yeah. So those ones are good too, but these ones are kind of classic, and I love them because they're delicious. And they will probably give me many cavities, that as long as I brush my teeth. It should be fine. Cheryl's just about to watch Big Brother. Just because it's Big Brother, right? You gotta watch that.
It's almost over. We're down to final 5.
Final 5 people?
Somebody's going home today.
Crap. Oh. Also, one of the things that we bought, I don't know if you can hear that, because the fan is so powerful. I really should have bought this fan earlier, because it would have helped. There you go. This thing, okay, it was 20 bucks, and this is on low. It's ridiculously powerful. I'm gonna toss away the tower fan. So I'm throwing away this beast because it's impossible to clean these. Online, they say, oh, you can like open them up, or you could just use that air spray stuff that you use to clean computers with. None of that works. You can't open this one up because it's like snapped together or glued or something stupid like that. So it hardly works when you have it on the highest setting, and it's just not worth it. So I've had it for, I think, almost 6 years now. So it's time to get rid of it, unfortunately. This one's awesome, though. This one works magnificently. So when it gets hot again, or if it's going to be hot tomorrow, awesomeness. Yeah, I've been talking for quite a while. You're probably all bored, and I've got to go eat something, and Cheryl's going to watch her stories. Okay, in a minute. Cadbury eggs. Scream eggs. So Cheryl is asleep now. It's pretty late at night. We finished watching Sons of Anarchy, which was pretty good. Honestly, I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to it because Cheryl wanted to do these things. She wanted us to make these little, can you guys see them? Little Chinese star things out of paper. It's not the greatest looking one. Ah, there you go. That one's a little bit better. Boom, right? So she wanted us to make those because she has this plan for the wedding that we're going to make. Gosh. I don't know. It's like hundreds of them, almost. So she was like, yeah, can you show me how to do them? I'm like, yeah, no problem. It's pretty easy. In high school, I used to make those a lot during our like theory classes because I was bored. Like musical theory classes. Well, I wasn't bored, but most of the time I would understand it, and me and my other friends, we would understand it, but the rest of the class would still have like questions and whatnot, and wonder why you couldn't do this, or want to know examples and things like that, and we kind of got it really quickly. This was way back in the day when there was still dot matrix paper. I don't know if anyone out there remembers dot matrix paper. It's paper where there's like tear off portions on the sides because there are little holes where the printer itself would catch those holes and pull the paper forward. Not like today. Today there's like little rubber parts in the printers that that latch onto the paper and drag it forward. But no, that wasn't available back when I was in high school. I'm old. So yeah, so what you would do with the dot matrix paper is you would tear off the sides and then you'd hand the pages in. And the pages would come in like long folded sheets. Basically it looked like paper, like this folded upon itself like an accordion almost. But yeah, you take the edges and then you just throw them out because there wasn't really recycling or anything back then. So you'd have all these little strips of paper and nothing to do with them. So my friends were like, hey, I'll show you how to make these things. So we made these little star things all the time. So I showed Cheryl how to do them, and she had a little bit of difficulty with it. Just because there's small nuances that you have to do, and she got a little frustrated with it, but you know, what can you do? She'd done it a couple times before I showed her, like the basics, but when you start to get into like a rhythm of it, and like the stars don't puff up like they should or what have you, then I kind of had to show her a couple of times how to do it. She just got really tired by like the halfway point and was just like, I can't do this anymore. So I basically finished it off. My hands are still sort of sore from it. Anyways, it's a long day. Very, very long day. I think. I've been awake way too long, guys. All right, so it's time to go to bed. See you tomorrow. Technically later on today.